Hi, it's Debbie Williams here. I'm a hypnotherapist and NLP trainer from Birmingham, UK. And today I want to talk about how dare he dump me and how can I get over this feeling that I'm feeling. This is inspired by a lady who I saw had posted on Facebook who was going through some struggles in life, and she'd posted, he's dumped me. How can he do this after da 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 da? And it reminded me a few years ago, well, many years ago now, when Paul McKenna first started doing his weight loss courses. They were in London, and the initial ones were quite expensive, sort of about £300 or more for a day. And this one lady who came on the course was in bits and had gone straight up to Paul, and Paul said, "Work with Debbie, go and work with Debbie, she'll sort you out." And it took a few moments to get her to calm down so she could actually tell me what was going on, because she was almost hysterical. And nowadays you can't really slap anybody if they're hysterical, because it could cause a lot of problems. So I had to sort of tell her to breathe. Okay, just breathe, it's okay. There's no lions, tigers or bears or anything here. You're perfectly safe. Let's just see if we can get to the bottom of this and see if I can help you. And she said, when she'd calmed down, she said, how dare he dump me now? We've been going out for 11 years and he decided to tell me this morning, just as I was about to leave, that that's it, it's over, and when I come back tonight he will have left me after 11 years. How dare he do this? I was so looking forward to this course. I'd saved and saved and saved to go on this course, and off she went again. I said, whoa, 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 stop. I said, who is he? Is he an Adonis or is he Mr. Perfect? Because I bet this isn't the first time he's hurt you. I bet he's made you feel like this in the past, hasn't he, with his, shenanigans. He says, well, yeah, he is a bit of a hard person to live with, and he has his moods and he goes off and stuff. And I said, you've saved up all this money to come on this course, and you know what you want out of this course. You want to look at this as an absolute brand new start for your life. I think she got about 3 stone to lose, and she wanted to sort of be reprogrammed to think as a naturally lean person does. And I said, so have you ever had a time when you've done something to prove somebody wrong, when they told you can't do something, and you get that kind of like, fuck you attitude, I'll show you. And she was thinking about it. She started to think, and she says, oh God, yeah, I remember when somebody said, "Ooh, well, you won't pass your test first time. You're too airy fairy. You'll probably do something stupid." And this person at work made me feel, or tried to make me feel, small. She says, but I wouldn't accept it. I thought, such you, I'll prove you wrong. So I paid extra attention and I made sure that I passed first time. And it was like to you at work after that. I said, oh, that's great. And I says, so let's look at what else he's done that's hurt you like this. Give me a few examples of things you don't like about him, qualities that he's got that, well, isn't all that, leaving the toilet seat down. I mean, you can live with that, but you know what I mean? Some of his other habits that are not so nice. And let's make a list of them. And so that's what we did. And as she was doing that, I was, planting suggestions of, really, this is your day. Let's not let him spoil this because he's sort of had a tantrum, and really he's probably done you a favour, because this is the start of the rest of your life. This is an opportunity where you haven't got to pander to him. You haven't got to think about his worries and needs. You've been given the freedom to live your own life and to decide if you want to have a relationship in the future. Well, most people make the decision sort of at the end of the night after having a few bevies, or so to speak, that, oh, that person that was a 3 out of 10 at the beginning of the night has shot up to a 9 out of 10, and now you're dating them, instead of listening to our own instinct initially of thinking, they're bad news, stay away. And so you've got the opportunity here to reclaim your own life and make decisions for yourself, and to put all the time and effort into being kind to yourself, of learning the strategies of what naturally lean, healthy, happy people do, so that you can shed this excess weight easily and haven't got to bother about looking after him. And so we got her back into a place where really what was firing her forward was when we stacked together all of the things that he'd done that she didn't like. She just got really angry, and rather than being a victim of, poor me, he's dumped me, why did he dump me right now, and let's feel bad about it. She got the you attitude of, you bastard, how dare you do this? You ain't going to take this away from me. This is my life and I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to be the best person I can be, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to lose the weight. Nah. And you can get the sense of the state that she changed into. So in this respect, anger can be a very powerful motivational force that will get you through what otherwise could have floored you and kept you there. So if you've gone through something like this, then perhaps sitting down and writing this, well, what else has he done? You know, what's he done for me lately? You know, how has he supported me? Has he really? You know, what else has he done against me? And not saying that you'll get that for every case, because there might well be somebody who's dumped you that they just can't cope, you know, and their coping strategy is to run away. My real father did that. He left my mum holding the baby at, you know, I was 8 months old. She'd gone to Plymouth and he promised that he was coming back, and she never saw him again. He went off with an officer's wife, and it turned my mum to being very, very bitter, instead of understanding that actually he was a bit of a weasel of a man who couldn't, he wasn't ready to grow up, he wasn't ready to take his responsibilities, and he wasn't man enough to say, look, I'm sorry, I can't cope, I've got to run away, I don't want a child, I don't want the responsibility. He wasn't man enough to do that. And see, you know what your ex is like, so what are their negative traits that really are not very nice? And if we can stack, it's like the saying that the straw that broke the camel's back. If you can stack all of those together and have them written in front of you, then it helps you to sort of think, oh, goodbye to, you know, bad riddance. Or if you really, really love them and you want them back, then there's another little saying, you know, God's delays are not God's denials. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But this is the opportunity to at least have this space to deal with whatever's going on in your life at the moment to the best of your ability without distractions. So if you feel that you really, really desperately want to get back with this person, then hold an image in mind of the two of you in the future, especially with you there, with the smile on your face that lets you know everything's worked out perfectly. So brain, don't know how you're going to get me there, but that's where I want to go. But with a little saying underneath this, or something even better, because if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But as you put your energy into what you need to sort out now, and just park this to one side, whenever the feeling comes in that's unpleasant or hurts you, just put that to one side, put that to one side, because this is focusing on me, this is focusing on being kind to me, of doing what I need to do to make my life work. Anyway, I hope that sort of helped, and great talking to you today. And if you subscribe to my channel and have a look, there's lots and lots of helpful videos and advice and hypnosis, lots of free stuff on my channel that can help you to do whatever you want to do in your life. Bye now.